So true. Alright, we have sound now. But that was a great intro. It was the best intro we've ever had.
Hang on.
What was that about staying on track today?
I mean, if I'm gonna start over, I might as well get the shirt then.
I also just realized that all of my dice are way across the room, so...
Oh no!
Then go get them quickly.
Well, no, I mean, I think we
can
nailed that
always just go
intro.
funny.
It's perfect. So let's just move on now.
Give me a second so I can mute
Just
YouTube.
believe us, guys. It was a wonderful
Yeah,
introduction.
that was, man, life-changing.
It was
Okay.
very
I'm
informative.
crying over how good that intro was.
Okay, let me try that again real quick. Hi, my name's Jake. I write for Parlor. I write games like Retroscape, which is currently in playtest. Speaking of playtest, would you like to go pick up a playtest book? You can go
Yes.
get one at retroscaperpg.com, or if you're a Patreon, you can get it at our $20 value for free, or the PDF at our $5.50. And if you can't pay that, that's okay. We still love you anyway. Go check out all the documents that we have set up on retroscaperpg.com. The other thing you can get from us if you want to support us, besides our Patreon and our books, we have t-shirts. This t-shirt, don't worry, they don't come like this normally. Mine, I cut up because I ripped my sleeves accidentally. But boy, do they look cool. Mine's a poncho now. As for that, I believe that's all of my stuff. So again, my name's Jake. I'm narrating this group of hoodlums, and let's go over to Daniel.
Hello, my name's Daniel. I'm also a developer for Retroscape. I am playing Tad, the well-loved Depot kid, who's really excited to be here. Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I manage social media for Parlor, and I'm playing Constance, the timekeeper, who is always wearing a gas mask that hides her face. Always. You'll never see her face. Ever. Never.
Never.
Okay, Max, your turn.
Hi, I'm Max. I play Just Seth. He is a void child from the Ascent Lab. Yeah, that's about it. That's all he's about.
Cool.
Okay, then. I think that's all of our announcements right now. So, I'm gonna drink some water really quickly and do the voice. Because we have a lot of stuff to do because, let's be honest, the group was really well behaved and nice, and
We made
the audience
friends.
really wants to... I know you guys made friends. The audience really wants to see if all these people are still really nice or not.
Neighborly's a great place. Surely it'll be
We
great.
met Suzanne and Ralphie and Maxwell and Phil.
It's true. You actually covered one of the things that Malcolm Moxie is going to recap. So then, hello, operatives in training. It is I, Malcolm Moxie, Delphi's greatest freelance operative, TM, and I'm here to tell you what happened last time on Retroscape, The New Frontier. The operatives made their way to the settlement of Neighborly, named after the former farm that existed before the War of Eden. Our operatives met a number of citizens of this small settlement, making small talk, purchasing ammo, trading cards from the pre-war, and canned food for Tad. Remember, Tad, a good operative takes care of their belly as well as their gun. Just one of the many helpful tips you can get from Malcolm Moxie's Marvelous Survival Management Guide, Volumes 1 through 4. The operatives met Phil, a deputy of the settlement, Suzanne, the pub proprietor of Neighborly Pub, and Ralphie, the general store manager, as well as the mayor, Maxwell. A bit of small talk was had, as well as some negotiations being made by the operatives to discuss trade routes and potential information with the mayor over the settlement of Neighborly and the settlement that has now been dubbed what?
Noodle.
New Delphi, shortened to New
Not
Del.
Delphi. Not Delphi.
Not Delphi.
No, I'm sorry.
What?
Not Delphi.
I thought the settlement was going to be named Tad. You know, after
No.
Timekeeper, Ascent, and Depot.
It's in the discussions. It's either not
Could also be
Delphi or New
Data.
Delphi. It's something.
Ta-da!
Now the operatives are catching some much-needed shut-eye in the rooms above Neighborly Pub. Let's find out what happens this time on Retroscape: The New Frontier.
I feel like we need intro music.
There's your intro music.
Okay, good.
Beautiful.
Especially together. Yes.
We
I'm
need,
a
yeah.
musician.
Full
We'll
choir.
make some. I should really talk to some musician friends. Actually, that'd be nice.
So is it morning or are we asleep right now?
Yeah. So you guys, you made some rolls. I asked what your what was it? Wisdom saving throws, right?
Oh, yeah.
Resist.
Yeah.
I'm not playing D&D today. I'm playing Retroscape.
I
Ooh.
forgot you asked for those.
I did. I actually have the results written down.
I was hoping it was just a joke.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, so the operatives wake up to the sun pouring in through the curtains, or in Constance's case, I'm sure the sun kind of leaking through the curtain because they nailed it shut.
I will neither confirm nor deny. Privacy
yes.
is important.
Tad, meanwhile, is like, there's curtains? I forgot to close them. Hopefully no one saw anything.
I thought those are blankets. Yeah, Tad just thought they were blankets to sleep with. So, you are with New Delphi. You're at Neighborly. For those who have a keen eye, and just 'cause I'm going to get ahead of time, yes, the building's slightly moved because I accidentally selected things and moved them when I was trying to prep for today, and I couldn't put them back where they were because Control-Z would not work.
They look the same to me. Yeah.
They're close enough. I just know they're slightly off, and it annoys me.
The players had no idea that you moved them.
Nope.
I could
didn't
have
have to
mirrored it,
say
and you guys
anything.
wouldn't have noticed.
I remember walking left to right to get to the pub.
In my defense, my laptop does not like having all three of these windows open, so I don't really look at the Roll20 unless we're in like combat. So
That's fair.
Yeah. Tad's gonna go downstairs
Okay.
because Tad loves breakfast, and Tad's definitely a morning person.
Or
There's
is
this-
Tad going to go downstairs?
Bum.
Well, Tad wants
Yeah, he goes downstairs.
his intention.
He goes
Constance is
downstairs.
already
just
down
fine.
there. She went and got breakfast and ate it in her room already.
So
Now she's
fast.
just sitting at a table, staring at you probably, but you can't tell.
Is Constance your way of making fun of the edgelords of D&D?
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
Because that line I
question.
have heard way too often in role-playing games I've been in. I'm looking at you, but you can't tell because I'm wearing a mask.
I woke up way
Actually,
before
I was
you.
making that comment because you were giving me shit for it with the bandits and the motorcycle club.
But you have eyes now, so.
I do have
Seth
eyes
will
now.
stumble down to breakfast 20 minutes late, and just sort of chill.
Yeah, there's some eggs, it looks like, of just some nice big eggs. There's also fish and bacon and toast.
I wonder if those eggs are from those bird creatures we ran away from.
Are they
You already ate it,
delicious?
so it's too late to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I wouldn't care either way.
Good.
What is that look on your face? I don't like it.
I don't know, it's more fun. Plus, if it's poison, you would be rolling, not me.
This is true.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the eggs attack us. It's not poison.
It's not April Fool's yet. That's the April Fool's episode where I just make all the food attack you guys. It'll
We
be the
had
return
a
of the...
D&D game like that once.
So yeah, you guys are
Everything
downstairs.
from the mimic.
There are a few. Constance, when you were down there, you saw there was a lot of people down here eating. Though when you came back down just to sit, most of the townsfolk seem to be gone now to go work.
Fair enough.
Only person really in here is Susan and you three.
Now, Susan, was she the woman who was here yesterday as well?
Yes, she is the proprietor of this pub.
Cool.
So I need to pick up some bullets today.
Mm-hmm.
But then are we going home?
Have
We
we
didn't really have anything to do here, right?
negotiated all the trade that we want? I guess we have.
I mean, we don't really have our own supply established, but we have kind of opened up that line of possibility, yes.
As a reminder, some of the things that was talked about was Tad mentioned building a road straight from your settlement to their settlement, which would cut the time down from 2 weeks to a couple days, probably, per trading. Things like that.
Yeah.
Which would be really nice.
To go home for.
You do also know that they mentioned the motorcycle gang that had been around your settlement had been around, though they had not seemed to threaten them or tell them to leave the area where they had for you guys.
Yeah.
So that might be something to look into potentially. They didn't mention seeing any robots recently.
But we did warn them about them and to keep an eye out.
Yes. Or at least you did warn the mayor and you warned the general store manager. And you get a feeling that it's not a big settlement. You get a feeling that they'll probably keep in touch with each other on stuff like this.
Well, I mean, I feel like the mayor would be the person to coordinate that with anyway.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, you guys talked about that. They talked about things that they had for trade. Like, they have a pretty steady supply of ammunition right now because of the salt flats and methane gas that is kind of southeast of you guys, or northeast of you guys. It's a bit north of them. It's pretty close to them, actually.
Are there any other, like, buildings here that don't look like residences, or are they just residences otherwise?
When you kind of go outside, like I said, to remind you, I guess you guys also, this seemed to be a farm, and from what you've been told through your interactions, that it was a farm at some point during the pre-war. It somehow survived the war, whether because it was far off away. It does look like a lot of the buildings got rebuilt in some way, like maybe the foundations were solid or some of the walls got taken down. But these smaller buildings down below, and I mean, you guys, you don't really, I can't really say you guys know about those ones. You probably saw them maybe in passing. Those smaller ones up top look like they were built recent, more or less, or they were sturdy. They look almost like bunkers, like they're just straight, simple buildings built to survive probably whatever nasty weather or attacks come in. The general store looks like it was maybe a barn that just got built onto. Like the back building was the actual area, maybe a workshop, and they added to it. The mayor's house, which is up north, you saw, is a big, like, if it's a farm, if this was a farmhouse, it'd be like a higher end farmhouse, like almost a slight manor, but not quite. And then you had the building, the pub, of course, and there's a building off to the upper right, though no one really told you what that was. It looks like a nicer building of some sort. Maybe it was like a guest house.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
I want to go talk to Suzanne.
Sure. She's just making up food. I said, "Do you need more? You mean more food?"
Oh no, I'm quite full, thank you. I don't need a lot.
Good, because Ralphie told me that you apparently are bad about feeding yourself, and I will make sure you are well fed before you leave my establishment.
I like this woman even more now.
Oh, thanks.
I enjoy her.
But I really
puts down another plate of just like thick bacon,
Oh.
which she did tell you guys is boar bacon.
Well, I don't normally eat a lot, but yeah, I'll have a slice or so. Flavorful. Are there any weird? Y'all have any weird problems or threats or anything in this area?
Nothing beyond the usual mutant that runs up, or occasional idiot that thinks they can rob us, but that doesn't usually last too well. Those biker individuals have helped take care of anything that's too big and nasty coming our way, it seems. There were a few, you all came from the west, right?
Yeah, westward, yeah.
There's quite a few, nasty creatures that direction that we have seen, but haven't really messed with us too much. We think the smell of the methane gas keeps them away. It's not a lot, but it seems like some creatures are afraid of maybe exploding.
Do you have a lot of methane gas in the area? Are you afraid of exploding?
No. I mean, this place survived the war, so at this point, safer than anything else. No, the methane gas is a couple miles away, but the wind carries it far. Once in a while, if it's real hot in the day, you can smell it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like living near a landfill.
Because I always got told methane gas didn't have a smell. So.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right, but okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the bacon.
Sure.
I want to go over to the general store and pick up my bullets, please.
Sure, that's easy enough.
For the gun that I am not great at shooting. I ordered the anti-robot bullets.
Yes.
And I'm sorry.
A supply of sticks on that, right?
And I'm sorry, Jake, what was the lady at the tavern's name again?
Susan.
Susan? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the individuals you've met so far is Phil, one of the deputies, the general store, Ralphie, Susan, the bartender at the pub, and Mayor Maxwell.
Alright.
Yes. Yeah, you head over there. Constance, what are you doing? Seth, are you following Constance, or?
Yeah, I'll go with Constance.
Sure. That's not the thing I wanted. I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Yeah, I'll move you guys over there real quick. Yeah, you head in. Ralphie's there. Looks like he's cleaning like a couple of cases because you guys bought some stuff. Looks like he's restocking them. Looks up in the little buildings. He goes, welcome back. Here to pick up your order?
Yes, please.
Okay. Goes and picks up. What all did you get again?
Just a supply of anti-robot bullets, which do extra damage to primarily cybernetic targets.
He puts down a box. He goes, now you be careful with these. You don't want to be shooting any friendly robots after all.
I haven't met any of those yet.
You'd be surprised. We had a nice traveler come through with a little robot friend of his that was pretty nice. People a little scared of him, but you know, it's a good little helper apparently.
Interesting. Good to know.
Plus, they do work on most like anything cybernetic. So for Kristen, for you reference-wise, it would work on computers, machines. Could theoretically, no, I actually think vehicles would be out of the range of that.
Yeah, there were hole breaching bullets specifically for vehicles.
So yeah,
I just
anything that's like
them.
so smaller electronics that aren't meant to like take some hits in general.
Neat.
So, yeah, I believe it does 5 more damage, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I have written down. Yes, sir.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you got 6 of those. Yeah, we can. If you wind up needing more, the mayor said you guys are planning on doing some trading with us.
We hope so.
Yeah, and you guys had some robot problems.
We did.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wind up getting some good things that can rip through stuff, we can probably make you some cheaper ammo for that.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Granted, you can always go scavenging through the big cities nearby, but those aren't exactly the safest thing to go to.
Neither is fighting, an army of robots.
Army?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Didn't know it was a army.
It's what the evidence suggests, but haven't quite figured out what they're doing or what their goals are.
All right. Well, please be safe out there.
You too.
You guys heading back to Ted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what? You all meet back up at the pub? Are you outside? Where are you?
Well, Tad, would you have stayed inside this whole time? or-
Once I probably saw y'all left and finished one slice of the boar bacon, I probably would have.
2 slices.
It's really tough though.
2 slices.
Unfortunately, Constance isn't there, so she can't make them.
Yeah, but I hear Constance in my head, and I pick another slice as I excuse myself.
Thank you.
And then yeah, I would probably head outside to run into them.
Yeah, sure. Easy enough.
You guys ready to head home?
I think so. I've got enough bacon for the road.
That would be fine with me.
Yeah. Did you get your ammunition?
Yep.
Great.
If we face any more of those robots, I'll be able to handle them a little bit better.
Or the giant super birds.
No, my special bullets are not for them.
Oh. Okay.
For them, I'll just rely on your fire.
Oh, okay, I get that. Yeah. Yeah, my normal anti-bird fire.
Remind me, real quick, what is the intellect and wisdom resist of you all?
I don't like that question.
Well, that's
For Constance, intellect is 6 and wisdom is 12.
okay.
For just Seth, intellect is 3 and wisdom is 9.
And for Tad, intellect is 12 and wisdom is 3.
And for any new viewers who might watch this, your attribute resist, basically how resistant you are to those sorts of attacks or effects, is your attribute times 3. So Constance's wisdom is much higher than her intellect, so her wisdom resist is much higher than her intellect resist.
Actually, let me get all of them just so I have them in case I need them. Tad, what's your brawn dex in social wisdom?
In order.
Yep.
3, 9, 12, 6, 3.
Okay. Constance?
Brawn is 3, everything else is 6, except wisdom, which is 12.
Okay. Seth?
12, 3, 3, 6, 9.
Cool. It's an interesting spread you guys got.
Do you wait? Just Seth. Do you have a 1 dex and intellect? Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah. Weirdly enough,
Exciting.
doesn't have heavy armor on though.
I respect this. This is a fun choice.
I respect your choices.
I wouldn't make them for myself, but
Constance, yeah, you would notice something.
Uh-oh. What do I notice?
Why does everything have to be bad for you?
What do my timekeeper eyes see?
You
My
noticed
brand.
that you let me get this opened up. Oh, that's wrong. What the hell? That was weird. Wouldn't let me do the thing I needed. Daniel, if you want to kind of zoom out or slide to your right on the map, that's where this thing is going to appear.
uh-oh.
Oh dear.
This thing?
Yeah, it's a robot.
Giving me a chance to use my new bullets.
It got bigger.
Oh, it got a lot bigger.
This image is weirdly grainy, even though it's not grainy on my thing. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. Sorry. See if that helps it. Nope, it's just gonna be grainy. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll find something else to use for it. Constance, you see what looks like about the size of like an exercise ball.
Mm-hmm.
There's a robotic sphere kind of just floating and just like looks like it's scanning the area and just slowly flying by. It's a bit of ways, but it's close enough that you can see it. It's probably a good, I want to say, 100 or so yards away, but it's not moving fast by any means. It's going like maybe 5 yards every turn.
Is there anyone else around, like, reacting to it at all?
I mean, no one else seems to see it. Your 12 resist is what allowed you to see it. It's just making his way along the countryside, it looks like, scanning the area.
Is it inside the walls or outside the walls?
Outside.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
Yeah, it's quite a ways away. I just kind of put it there for a reference point.
I'm gonna look over. Do I see Phil guarding the gate?
Roll me wisdom observation real quick, because it's a bit of ways away. It's a good sized settlement, but sure. And they're all wearing kind of similar outfits.
Yeah. I got 4 d20s though. I'm fairly confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. 17, a 15, a 14, and a 1.
You don't see Phil down here right now. You're confident he's not actually down here right now. It is early. Maybe he's on the later shift because that's when you guys arrived. Was later. You do see some of the other guards that were there like yesterday.
Okay. Constance is gonna start walking towards them and pull a pair of binoculars out of her bag because that's something that I bought and started with.
Sure.
Yeah, binoculars right there on my equipment list.
So are you looking through the mask through the binoculars?
I'm not looking through them. I'm pulling them out of my bag. And I'm walking over and I want to flag down one of the guards.
Yeah, they look over.
And just be like, and walk up to one of them. And just be like, hey, there's this weird robot thing over there. Have you guys seen it before? And she'll hand whoever it is the binoculars so that they can see it.
Kind of raise an eyebrow, just take it and walk up the stairs and look. No. Though, usually if something's outside, we try not to mess with them if it's a war scrap or something. But it's weird, but it seems to not be bothering us. I'll go give people heads up, though.
Or we haven't been out here very long, so I wasn't sure if it was something we should be concerned about or not.
Oh, we try real hard not to bother things that are outside the wall that don't come bother us. You know, don't want to stir up any trouble.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Just hand you back your binoculars. Thank you.
Go back to you guys. Hey, there's a weird, small robot scanny thing outside the walls.
Oh,
It's
dear.
not small, by the way.
Oh.
It's about the size of, like I said, like it's about the size of an exercise ball. So it's about as wide, like wider than you guys would be.
Okay, yeah. I heard the word ball and just thought of like a softball or something.
No, no, it's a good size. Like I said, it's like the exercise balls.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good like yard or 2 maybe.
Alright, so he's a big boy.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a big robot sphere thing outside the walls.
Does it look armed? I haven't seen it.
I mean, it seems to be like scanning stuff, I think.
Weird.
Does it look like it's looking for anything in particular, or?
I don't know. The guards said they don't mess with anything outside the walls if it's not being outright aggressive, so...
No, that's probably like a good sort of thing to live by.
Yeah,
Can I
I'm.
head towards like the walls over like in the corner, or like to get a better look at it?
Yeah, sure.
I guess I'm just wondering if we should maybe wait until it's gone before we leave, or if we should try to like just go around it. I don't think it's really in our way if we're leaving.
I worry that it's a threat though. But it is pretty far from our town. So
Are you? Oh, were you heading over there to go look?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the guards. I mean, you can walk up the set of stairs and look over pretty easily.
Okay. Am I able to see it from here?
Roll me wisdom observation.
Ah. Great. One of my best skills. 1d12. 7.
I just rolled you an odd
That's
d12.
considering.
Gotcha. You don't see it.
Huh. Oh, it must be gone. Okay. I'm just gonna return.
Okay, I was like, you can keep looking if you want for a little bit. Maybe you just missed it. Of course, it is pretty far off from what Constance told
Do
you.
you want my binoculars, Tad?
What? No, I mean, I didn't see it, so if I had your binoculars, I wouldn't know what direction to look, so, I don't know. I mean,
So you said it's gone? We should probably be good to leave then.
it's at least far enough away that I didn't see it, so I feel
Constant
like...
still see it.
Just do you go up and go look? Yeah, roll me wisdom observation.
Yeah, that's a 20, a 19, a 15, and a 12.
You do see it. It's below the tree line right now. Looks like it's doing something.
Oh, what's it doing?
You cannot see through the tree line,
Dang
unfortunately.
it.
This is a good 100 yards or more away, but you see that it is, like, down in the tree line doing something.
Even with Constance's binoculars?
Unfortunately, binoculars don't let you see through objects.
Can I get X-ray binoculars?
Sure.
Can Sven get me X-ray binoculars?
You'd have to ask him.
Can you give me X-ray vision through my visor?
You'd
be
have to ask
easier.
him.
I mean,
What?
as long as it's not on permanently, that would be a little creepy.
I mean, it depends on the degree of X-ray. Like, if I'm just seeing people as skeletons walking around, I don't really think it's that weird. I mean, aside from the fact that it's X-ray vision. But...
I love that this is the conversation that's happening as you all are suspicious of a robot.
The ethics of X-ray vision.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to hang around and see if it does anything? It's doing something under the trees, but I don't know what. It's still there, Tad. You're just not as eagle-eyed as I am, apparently.
Oh.
Can I peek up and try to see it?
Sure. I'll say with Constance pointing it out to you all and swapping binoculars around, you guys can see there is something behind the tree lines in the distance.
Well, why don't we just go ask it what it's doing?
Because it could be dangerous.
Yeah, but everything could be dangerous. We walked into this place and it could be dangerous.
We're in the wasteland. Everything is dangerous.
That's true. But if it's only going to be dangerous if we approach it, I would rather not. These people did not seem particularly keen on the ideas of us being from Delphi, so I don't think they would be particularly keen on seeing us use lab technology if a conflict were to arise because we decided to approach a robot in the woods.
You see the robot's lifting up now with something, like, it looks like it's holding... It looks like the underside of it opened up into, like, multiple legs. It looks like it's carrying stuff off now.
Does it look like that robot from The Incredibles?
The scanning one?
I have no
Or
idea.
The one with all the legs?
No, it looks like it opened up into like a pizza. The sphere opens up like 8 pizza slices, I guess. Just picked them up and is now like floating away with whatever it's picked up.
Are there any guards
Is there
nearby?
like a tree down in that area now, or?
Again, you guys can't really see it from this distance. It's like a 5-foot wide sphere that you're barely able to see.
What direction is it going?
Northward, it looks like.
Well, it's leaving.
And it's not going towards Noodle, so we're fine.
But it is kind of going towards the robots.
Well,
Why
that
did I
would
just
make
start
sense
writing?
since it's in the shape of a robot.
The shape of a robot. It's a very different shape than the other robots we've encountered so far, but you're not wrong.
Learning shapes with Seth. Seth, what shape's that? Robot.
And that's Nasher shaped. And that's DJ
No.
Ghoulie shaped.
That's fractopie shaped.
Everything is robot shaped because a robot can be shaped into anything.
This is like squares and rectangles.
Everything is robot shaped, but not everything robot shaped is
A
Human
robot.
shaped.
Everything is robot shaped, but not everything that's robot shaped is a robot.
The robot is
There you
floating
go.
away.
Mm-hmm.
Far away now.
Took something from the woods, outside neighborly, left in a northerly direction. Got it.
Okay.
Just making note of where direction it went.
What you guys doing?
I guess we can go now then, if the robot's leaving.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Tad, are you good to drive? After last time, I'm a little...
What? Why?
Because a giant monster bird paralyzed me and almost made me crash my new buggy.
Oh,
Until
I mean,
we have
it's
a
cool,
road
I'll
that
Oh.
is safe,
I mean, I
I
think...
would rather...
Okay.
I would rather you drive it for me, please.
Yeah, I can drive. No problem.
I will practice on a safe paved road, perhaps a parking lot.
Do we have those?
We will make one,
Oh,
just
okay.
so that I can practice driving.
Ironically, you would need more vehicles to make that happen.
We've got 2 trucks. We'll just,
That's not how pavement works, but alright.
you know what? We'll
You guys
use
have-
the
You know
trucks.
what?
You have one and a
We'll use
half
the
truck.
trucks. We have 2. We had 3. We have 2.5 trucks.
No, you have 1.5 truck because you guys haven't actually repaired the truck that was severely damaged yet. The one exploded. The other one is like
Yeah.
almost destroyed from the robot fight.
I'm sure with enough gumption we can build whatever we want.
We'll use the trucks to pack down the dirt, and we're good. It's a dirt parking lot.
I don't see the flaw in this design.
And I mean, it is a dune buggy, so like it'll probably be fine. But my point is, I don't feel comfortable driving through the wilds where there are monsters that can paralyze me and make me crash my new car.
I'm happy to
That's
drive.
fair.
Thank you, Tad.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, I'm gonna go load up then.
Yep. You guys go load up the car?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure. Easy enough.
Head out as soon as we're ready.
Okay. You guys saying bye to anyone, or you guys just heading out?
Yeah, I'm gonna go say bye to everybody while they're taking care of the car.
Sure.
Everybody being like 3 people, Constance will say goodbye to them, yeah.
No, I'm just gonna walk around saying goodbye to everybody I see.
That's fair, yeah. People
It's a
say
very
goodbye.
Tad moment.
Just Seth is trying to be more social.
My social is very high. I can say goodbye to people if I want to.
That is true. So just Seth has the highest social out of any of us. Because just Seth knows when to shut up, and Tad and I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys get packed up and fairly ready to go. People say goodbye. Susan gives you like some dried meat, just like the leftover dried, basically made boar jerky.
Oh, Susan, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Jerky
it's
is
about
good.
it's about 3 days worth of rations for all 3 of you. So
Aw, thank you.
Oh, Susan, you angel. I can't wait to see you again.
I look forward to it. Maybe you'll take off that mask and we see your pretty little face.
No, that won't happen.
That was the just Seth.
Oh.
Perhaps.
Because
You know,
just
I'm
Seth is a void
yeah,
creature.
right.
And everyone
right.
thinks they have a mask.
You see, the thing, I have to keep this on because I'm a terrible burn victim.
Oh,
And if any sunlight touches my skin, you know, it's just a bad juju.
oh dear, I'm sorry. Is that what happened to Constance too?
No,
comment.
Constance just has an aesthetic.
I can neither confirm nor deny anything.
She has very pretty wrists.
And ankles.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get ready to head out. Luckily, Tad, you do know that they have that radio now set up to talk to you guys back at your area because you made that happen.
Yeah, they got radio now.
Yeah, they do. So yeah,
Very limited
Yes.
radio. They get to listen to the one song DJ Hockey Ghoulie has on record.
does anyone remember what song it is?
Come sail away.
I want to
Nope.
say it was Walking on Sunshine.
It was.
My second guess was gonna be Margaritaville. So
Just because I play that song a lot whenever I'm bored.
you did.
It's a good song. It's really easy to just enjoy.
I'm at like 3 in the morning and I hear wasting away again in Margaritaville. And I'm like, babe, go to bed.
In my defense, that's because I'm out in the other room just playing games, probably.
I'm a baby. I have to be asleep by 10 p.m.
Brandon, that's an interesting idea.
We did not. Did we see any in the general store?
You guys didn't look for it. There's, like I said, it's like
We
a
browsed through the weird stuff.
right.
Constance didn't.
To
Constance
remind
just
you
looked at
guys,
the
this
list,
place
but-
is supplied with a bunch of weird stuff. Like, you can find almost anything in some manner that might be useful or people collect or things like that.
You know what? I'm gonna skid on into that general store while they're loading up the car. Do you
Sure.
have any of those discs with music on them?
Yeah.
Like this big?
Oh, the vinyls? Yeah, there's we have an art section on that back shelf back there.
Cool. How
You go
much
looking
are
through?
they? Yeah.
I mean, for them, they list them for like 15 credits a pop.
I'll buy 2.
Sure.
Um,
You buy a jazz record and you buy a K-pop record.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. You have 2 records to give DJ now.
The question, Jake, becomes what K-pop song or album is it?
No, it doesn't. 'Cause it can be anything from 2050 for my own power. I am the
So-
narrator. Wahaha.
Yeah, I just want to know what it is.
Oh, it's a.
Album has Bubble Pop by Hyuna on it.
It's Baby Metal 3.0. They're all androids now.
Yes.
Okay, I love baby metal, but they're not K-pop. They're Japanese, first of all.
They are
To be
J-rock.
fair,
And
that
they're
I don't know
J-rock.
K-pop, and my brain went to Baby Metal first. So
But it's Psy.
No.
The Gangnam Style.
anyway, yeah, you guys had nothing.
Yeah.
All right. What route are you taking back?
The same route we took here.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, Tad, you're driving. It's up to
Totally.
you, really.
Totally.
just slightly tweaked to try to avoid the exact bird location.
Oh, you don't want to go fight the giant cockatrice?
No, I like to just marginally avoid that.
Okay. Just gonna say, you can go the exact way. That's fine. Sure. We'll have this be. You know what? We'll do a skill. We'll do some skill challenge on this one then.
Dun dun dun.
We'll have you guys kind of try and avoid, but also stay on track. We'll do the same thing we did last time, where you guys each get to go. You can't do the same skill you did last round. Same combination, I should say. If you can justify why drive can be used twice in a row with different attributes, I will possibly allow it. So yeah, we're gonna go with a target number. We're gonna do target number of 8 for this one. So, Daniel, start us off.
Well, I'm gonna be simple, and I'm gonna start us off with drive.
Okay, drive
No,
and
you know what? Actually, I lied. I want to
Okay.
do knowledge intellect
Okay.
to navigate our path.
okay, go ahead and roll it. Target number's 8.
Ooh, 1 success.
Ooh. All right, Kristen.
Yeah. I'm gonna use. I would like to use wisdom observation.
I will allow it.
And my compass that I have to make sure that we are actually going in the right direction.
Okay, I'll give you advantage.
Is that okay? Ooh. That's just an extra D12, right?
Correct. It acts as though your attribute is 1 higher.
So theoretically, if I had more points in observation than I do in wisdom, would it be a D20?
Yes.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yep.
That is 3 successes.
Okay. Just Seth, over to you.
I would like to roll intellect stealth to try to find the sneakiest path through.
I'll allow it.
Interesting.
I like that.
That is a natural 20. I know it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't. Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 as well.
So 5 successes.
Yes.
You guys can circumvent that area pretty easily. You don't see anything immediately, as you guys kind of avoiding some pit traps and whatnot, not like actual traps, but like spots you would have probably gotten stuck in. You do pass by the carcasses of what you guys had fought and do kind of like circumvent around them, but you make it back to the settlement.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do we have strangers here again? I feel like the last couple times we've returned home from, like, leaving for whatever reason, there's been something going on.
It was only one time. It was last time.
Well, one time of strangers, and then the time before that, we were followed by the ghouls. The robo.
Yeah, but that was a
the
different
radio
order.
ghoul.
You got back before that happened.
I know, but it's like returning to town equals something.
Listen, if you keep wanting it to happen, I'll make it happen.
Mm-mm.
Then stop asking.
I'm just noticing a trend, okay?
Yeah, you return to base camp. Things happen. Yeah, you guys make it back to the settlement. Tad,
Yeah.
roll me a dexterity real quick.
Okay.
Tad, if you crash my buggy, I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh.
I mean, I'll think it's pretty funny though.
I'll buy you a new one.
Oh no.
With what money?
I got a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Okay,
Oh,
that's no successes. You are the buggy suddenly stops. Just straight stops.
Are
it
we
does-
starting to sink?
No, it just stops. It stops, and you all feel very heavy, like you're getting pulled down. The buggy does wind up taking 15 points of damage, but that should be negligible for it right now. But yeah, it feels like all of you feel very heavy, like you're being pulled down by different parts of your equipment.
Does it seem to be metal parts of our equipment?
Yes.
Okay, we're above a magnet.
Sven!
How far from the town are we?
You're near the farmlands.
Okay. Just Seth, can I just can I teleport you out of this and you can go get Finn to disable this? I don't
Sure.
like this.
I'll go on a jog.
Okay. I'd like to try to teleport then.
Sure.
I use relocation on just Seth.
Okay.
That is my one momentum.
How far can you move them?
Up to 10 yards away.
Okay, you do. Just that you're not being affected by whatever was happening there.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna jog off towards the settlement.
Okay.
Can I move? Can I walk away from the buggy?
You can roll me brawn athletics.
It's like 1d12.
Actually, it'd be just brawn for this. I apologize. It's just brawn, not athletics.
Well, that's definitely just 1d12. I was just gonna check if I had taken athletics for any reason. Oh,
Yes.
that's a 10.
Because this is considered a trap. Oh, you're able to move. You are moving as though this is difficult terrain of 3. So for every 1 yard you move, you're using 3 yards of your movement.
Okay, so I can move like 3 yards in a turn.
Sorry, it'd be 4. It's 3 additional, so 4 yards is 1 yard. Yeah.
So I can move 2 yards a turn.
Yeah, basically.
So I will move until I'm out of it, unless something stops me.
No, I mean you're moving. If you're using your full turn to move, you'll move basically 4, or I guess you would actually get to move 5 yards. You move 5 yards and you are out of it.
Okay.
You do see your buggy is just like is against the ground, just kind of like locked in place. And Tad's just in there.
Can I, rather than heading straight into town, because Seth is already heading that way, can I walk and see if this is maybe a trap that Sven placed, and see if there are others?
Roll me wisdom observation.
Like go in like a rough circle, see if they're like placed. A 20, a 19, a 13, and an 8.
You see a lot of these. You see spread out, probably about like 25 yards between them, but you see 5 spots total that have these kind of freshly dug up areas.
Very clever, Sven. I approve. We just need to see if we can turn this one off and get my buggy off of it first.
Yeah, just Seth, you can make it back.
Yeah, I'll go into the Parliament of Silence and be like, Sven.
You see he just has a welder's mask on and was welding something and just slowly throws a blanket over it. Yep.
Do you know anything about these giant magnet traps that are out by the fields?
Yes.
Could you, like, maybe turn them off?
You said robots were attacking us. Why would I turn them off?
But we're also driving a giant metal buggy.
Why didn't you take the road?
Because there were giant birds on the road.
There's giant birds on the main road?
Like that?
Okay. Walks over to a spot and like flips a switch. You feel a kunk kunk as you're finally like,
No. Oh. Okay.
Good job, though. I like them a lot. Just like we can turn them back on once we're back.
Yeah, well, I hadn't gotten the signals set up yet to actually alert when people cross them.
Nice. Cool.
Why didn't you radio that you were coming in?
Good question. I wasn't driving. I was
Wouldn't
napping
that
in the back.
be the reason why you should radio in?
Maybe, but Constance is usually the one that radios things.
Okay, let me go with this. Next time you guys are coming in from not the road, maybe radio in.
Yep, I'll remember that for next time.
Cool. Do you want to radio and tell them it's okay to drive here now?
Guys,
Oh,
you can drive back now.
nice. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Those are our robot traps.
Tad, you don't have a radio anymore, remember?
So I'm just radioing straight to Constance.
Yeah, you got rid of your radio so you could make them a better radio back at Neighborly.
It's true.
Since Constance was kind of scoping out the traps, she'll just turn and shout to Tad, "You can drive now!"
Yeah, I'm driving. We're good.
Yeah, you go. You make it back. It is making that noise like when some vehicle's suspension's been kind of like messed up, where it's just doing that squeal.
Don't.
Squeal
It
at
can
its
be repaired. I'm just saying.
My real
You guys
life
make
car
it
does that. This is supposed to be escapism, Jake. I don't want to think about the suspension issues I have in my car.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, you make it back. You do
Constance
see
will
that
be
there
able
are.
to-
You see that there are actually, and you're coming out. And Seth, you do as you're like you kind of were in a hurry. I'm guessing.
Yes.
You do notice that there are guards on patrol. Though there's a lot more guards than you guys had patrolling, and then you realize that they're not guards on patrol. There are just robots walking the perimeter.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
where
from
did
the
those
movie.
robots come from?
The new guy.
A new? No, I was talking to.
Yeah. Did you? No, you asked. You asked. What? Max, you
We have
muted.
another new. What?
No, they're not.
Oh, I can't hear them at all.
I don't know why you can't hear me at all.
Okay, now I can. What the? That was weird.
They weren't saying. They didn't say anything between you responding to them and then you saying you couldn't hear them.
Oh, on mine they were talking, and it was showing they were talking.
So I was asking Sven where the robots came from, and he said from the new guy.
Yeah.
We have another new guy?
Yeah.
Since when?
Uh-oh.
Since he showed up,
When did he show up?
like a little after you guys, I think after you guys radioed back from the settlement. He's been here like 2 days.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that. I don't like that, no sir. Where's the
Oh.
new guy at?
I think in the workshop.
Cool, I'm gonna go to the workshop.
Wait, like our Parliament building workshop?
Just Seth, do you want to go get your teammates?
I'll go get my teammates. Goodness.
That
Yes,
way I
go
don't
get
have to
them.
go. Well, you can't ask that question.
I go get my teammates. I
Yeah.
fill them in on the hot details.
Yeah.
It was
Has-
at the Parliament workshop.
No.
No. Okay.
We have.
I
we
didn't
have
know we had
another
two
workshop?
workshops.
Yeah.
Maybe go ask Sven more questions. You walked off again.
Sven,
Yeah.
when do we have two workshops?
We have a workshop.
Yeah, the one in the Parliament building.
This is not a workshop. I have a workshop. I don't count. Wait,
Where we've
that
been
is
doing
not
all
a
the
workshop.
work.
You have a fractopie in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to explain that, by the way?
that's my pet. His name is Roctopus. He's
You have
very
a fractured beast as a pet.
sweet. Yes.
You're working with Depot and a Void Child. It's you just gotta roll with it. It's weird, I know, but
Like me.
it
No,
likes
again,
music, So
Again, it's more of the telling people that things like that exist.
Well, don't go in my room then.
I didn't. It showed up and tried to eat things.
Like what? Were you playing music?
Points at his wall where there's just like areas that tools are missing.
I'm sure that's fine for his digestive system. Anyways, where's the workshop?
It's the when you guys left, the new guys showed up. They put in a workshop. You guys ordered it or something.
No?
Okay,
Oh,
I don't know
boy.
what to tell you then.
let's go find Barty
Yeah, I bet Barty did it.
and the new guy.
Where are you guys going?
I'd like to meet back up with just Seth and park the car and
Easy enough.
unload.
Unload what? We didn't actually bring much back. We
Uh,
don't really need to.
Unload the remaining jerky. Was that building always there? I don't remember it.
No, that's our new workshop from our new person who showed up.
We have a new person?
Tad, he builds
Apparently.
robots.
We have a new person that builds robots?
This should be more concerning to you than it is exciting.
Oh, we have a new person that builds robots?
Backed by a robot army, we should probably be concerned about the robots.
We have a new person that builds robots?
I love Ted.
Good work. We'll get you into some acting classes. You're gonna go far, kid.
Okay, cool, but can we meet the new person that builds robots?
Oh.
If
Tad
we can
has a new
find them,
best
Tad.
friend, and we haven't even met them yet.
We're playing hide and seek. Let's go find them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys, who are you looking for at this point? Where are you going, or who are you looking for? Because I'm not sure.
Let's
Stop
go
with
to
the
the-
weird new guy.
Yeah, let's go to the new building first.
Sure.
Yeah.
You head over
This-
to this new building, which looks like it looks like it's built similar to how your guys' buildings are built, of the large walls and things like that. But it has a sign on the front that looks like it's been welded to it that says workshop.
It's not inherently a bad thing.
Just knock on the door.
You hear just mostly loud noises inside, like sounds like things are working, like welding noises, saws, heavy things in there.
Out on the
Yes.
door.
Just open the door.
You never open a door to somebody's workshop. That's how you lose an eye, Constance.
There's a bell.
I have
ring
a
the bell.
helmet.
You hear
Constance
Ding
is gonna try
dong.
to open the door.
Okay, did we hear like a bell ding dong, or did we hear somebody say ding dong?
you heard someone. It sounded like a voice recording of someone saying "ding dong."
I don't like this.
Constance is going to try just opening the door.
I don't like this.
The door is currently locked,
Hmm.
or it's very heavy. You have a feeling it's probably locked. You do hear a loud clunk, clunk, and the door opens though a little bit after you try to pull on it.
Okay.
You
I
just
will
see
go
there is a robot
inside.
staring back at you.
I don't like that. Constance is just gonna push past it, or try to anyway.
Okay, roll raw on athletics or athletics dexterity, I guess. May I help you?
Oh, it's talking?
Is that what
Constance,
Constance says?
Don't
Yes.
be rude. That's racist.
Well,
The door just
every room-
slowly closes.
wait.
Slowly opens back up.
Sorry.
You could at least say it sincerely.
I'm not sincere yet. So,
Slowly starts shutting the door again.
Wait. So we are the lab operatives that Delphi sent to the settlement, and we just returned from an outing, and you weren't here when we left, so we wanted to come and say hello and find out who you are and why you're here. And
Kinda
Tad
like
wants to make a new friend.
Kind of processes it, looks like. Your greeting party has something to be desired, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Do you want boar jerky?
I do not consume flesh or meat. Or
I will also
products.
be outright because, yes, I have not been particularly friendly. The only robots we have encountered out here since leaving Delphi have tried to kill all of us. So I apologize if I'm not exactly friendly until I know what the fuck you want and why you're here. And if we can all be friendly, I will definitely be a lot nicer. I apologize. But right now, I have all of my experiences saying that you are deadly.
Wow, that was real.
Constance, we're not taking you to meet new people ever again.
I am incredibly deadly,
This cannot be our first
but
impression.
that is because
every
I was
time.
designed to be that way.
Me too.
Just Seth, I wasn't taken to meet anybody. They are in our settlement that we are responsible for.
Yes, just as we are responsible now as well.
Who sent you?
Delphi.
Why did they not tell us or our operative is in his workshop in the Parliament building where Delphi is supposed to send people?
They did. You were out.
Yeah, we were off.
Do we need to work
official-
on Sven's communication skills? Is that what's going on here?
You didn't leave Sven in charge of communications. You left
No.
DJ Ghoulie in charge of communications. Sven didn't know, as Sven told just Seth, which may have been lost in translation because you guys didn't ask him. The guy showed up with the paperwork and he just walked off to go work. In the same way that Sven showed up not being told anything about what he was doing here, he assumes that's just normal.
That's not unfair.
Hi, my
But
name's
still,
Tad.
so are you the new guy? Like, a robot, you are the new guy? There isn't, like, another, like, non-robot guy who built you?
Would that be a
There's
problem?
also... Not necessarily. As I have already stated, all of my experience in the waste with robots has been negative. But my observation is that there's also a lot of robots patrolling. Are you guys all independently sentient? Are you the only sentient one? Did somebody create all of you and program you guys?
What is your
who
name?
also here? My name is Constance. Hi, I'm the timekeeper.
What lab
sent
do you
by
work for?
Delphi. I just said I'm the timekeeper sent by Delphi. Thanks for interrupting.
Do you have paperwork?
Yeah,
May I see it?
sure. Would it be actual paperwork or digital paperwork? Because if it's digital, she'll have it on her thing. But if it's actual paperwork, it would probably be.
That's
back
up to
at the building.
Constance. How does she carry her identification and paperwork and stuff?
Her timekeeper stuff would be digital.
Yeah.
She has a digital, basically a post-apoc smartphone for that reason.
Palm
Just puts
Pilot.
his hand out. He just puts his
Oh
hand out.
yeah, she'll pull it up and show it.
Just takes it and looks at it. And you?
Which one?
I'm Tad. I'm
The one that hasn't gotten to actually say his name yet.
I'm from Depot. Where are you from?
Identification.
Tad.
Identification.
Tadric Heptonstall.
Do you have identification for the lab in which you work for?
Your papers, Tad. Do you have your papers?
Oh, I haven't needed that out here. It's in my rig, which is crap. Where is that? Can I be right
back
back?
in your room.
Can I? I'm gonna.
All right.
Yeah, be right back. I'm gonna run off and get my rig.
You?
Oh, I'm just Seth. I'm from Ascent.
You are on probation, yes?
What?
Ascent. You are on probation.
I mean, like, technically.
There is no technically.
I mean, like, that it is technically.
Identification.
I take out my papers.
Looks them over.
There's, like, a coffee stain on one of them.
I was gonna ask if they've been like doodled on.
Hands them back. Accepted.
And yours?
You
Yeah,
were
what
not
lab are
inside the
you from?
settlement. I am not from a lab.
Oh. Where are you from, then?
I am from Delphi.
But who do you work
If
for?
you're not from a lab, who sent you here?
My creator.
Who's your
And-
creator?
They are inside.
Are they from a lab?
Yes.
What lab are
Hey.
they from?
I am not allowed to tell you until I have confirmed the identity of all three of you.
I mean, he's
Tad
not
returns.
gonna do that to Ted.
Hi. I have my rig.
Do you have
Show me your
identification?
papers.
Let me see. I click it open. Here's all my.
Takes it, looks at it. Accepted.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Welcome to Mac's workshop. Opens the door.
Mac?
Mac.
Yes.
Oh, Mac. Okay.
Oh, that won't be confusing at all.
Yeah.
We've got Mac. No, we've got Maxwell, the
Yeah.
mayor of Neighborly.
I can change his name.
Nah.
No, it's fine. It's
Their
totally
name is
fine.
Quinn now.
Their name is Mac. We're going in.
Nope,
Why,
name's Quinn
why
now.
is Quentin known as Max? Anyways. Hi, Mac.
You don't see anyone in there right now.
Oh.
You hear a lot
I-
of noises being made.
I feel
Just opens
embarrassed.
The larger one just opens the door up.
I
Welcome.
suppose that's a very indirect way of answering my question. Thanks.
You have not shown respect. I was told not to answer disrespectful people yet. But if you wish to know who I work for, as I said, I was created by my master, Mac.
Your Maxter.
Ha ha ha.
I am sorry, dear robot overlord, for the
I
disrespect.
am not an
don't.
overlord.
Yeah, please don't even joke about that right now, Tad. We have a literal robot army, like,
Oh,
way
that's-
too close for comfort.
That's true. That's yeah.
Could we please meet
You
your
are from Delphi, yes?
creator?
Mm-hmm.
Did you not interact with robots regularly in Delphi?
Yeah.
I mean, my job was around primarily organic people, so actually not a lot. But also, as I said, my life is out here now, and my only experience with robots out here has been negative. And there is a literal robot army not too far away that we do need to be concerned about. So,
Hawks.
Can you introduce us to Quentin?
Mac. His name was Mac.
Mac Quentin?
Name's Matt Quinton now. You see someone pops their head out, just covered in soot.
Hello. Are you a void child too?
Just lift their headphones off and pull them down and kind of wipe the soot off them. They're very pale.
I
Like,
guess not.
probably do not get any sun.
Sup? Nice to meet you. My name is just Seth.
And I'm Tad.
Constance.
Constance.
Wow, that went from, like, excited to not at all.
Constance didn't sleep very well last night.
Oh,
I'm still not entirely sure what's going on, and until I understand what's going on, I'm going to be defensive.
that seems like a hard way to go through life, but to each their own, my friend. My name's Quinn. Well, Matt Quinton, but most people just call me Quinn.
Cool.
Or Matt Q. The weird little ghoul guy keeps calling me Quincy, but I kind of just let it go.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really neat. I'm glad that you're here with us to join us in the place here.
Oh, you three are the three that were missing.
Yeah, we were missing.
Cool.
Well, I mean, we were just on like a mission. We weren't actually missing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the guy with the robot arm didn't really know where you went. Said that, kept mumbling something about they gave me a long list of chores. I didn't pay attention after that point. And then
I
the
think
ghoul
he
guy.
has issues with being overwhelmed.
Maybe. Hey, you could probably get along with him that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you in a lab? Are you a lab?
Yeah, what lab are you from?
I'm from Neurogrind. Can't you
Oh,
tell?
cool.
No.
They don't have robotic guys.
Wow. So like, you can control robots with your brain? Did I get that right?
I mean, I interface with robotics and cybernetic things, yeah.
Okay, that's
Cool.
that's really cool. Wow. Wow. I wanted to meet one of you.
You know why you were sent here?
No, but I don't really question orders. I mean, question orders, that's how you don't get jobs.
Do you realize that this job could potentially be like the rest of your life?
Nah.
Probably.
They sent us out here literally to live out here.
I thought
was-
some dude named Baxter hired
Barty.
us.
Bert.
Oh,
Barty.
shit, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Barty. Yeah, Barty. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy just hired us or something.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you were hired to do then?
I mean, there was a job posting that said that some rich dude was looking for new lab operatives and needed help with stuff involving robot expertise. So I signed up because it was that or stay grounded.
What were you grounded for?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to you about that. What are you, a cop?
Yeah.
Just Seth is kind of the head of security of the settlement.
Cool. Well, we're
Like
not
the
in Delphi,
closest we got to a
so-
cop. No, we're in Noodle.
That's silly.
I know, I like it a lot.
Sweet.
Okay. So, somebody posted an ad specifically for operatives to come out here with robotic expertise.
Oh, maybe he brought him
Yes.
out here to, like, investigate the dead robot bodies we have.
Uh-huh. We also had Sven on that, but also he's not the one paying us. Our labs are paying us.
And?
Or did pay us.
I wonder if this has to do with that weird box that he got last week.
Yeah, he's
A little weird.
Oh, you think I'm evil or something? Got it. You
no,
can go. You can go in the corner if you want to go talk in private.
No,
I'm
we don't think you're
suspicious of-
evil. We actually think
no,
that
quite-
the
quite-
mayor is. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm suspicious of Barty. He's been a little weird since we came out here. His premise to us was that he was establishing a new settlement outside of Delphi. The people here, aside from him, didn't really seem to get the memo. And now
No,
you're being hired under different circumstances. It's just all a little weird, is all.
For the players, the settlers knew they were going to build a new settlement. They didn't know it was going to be as dangerous as it was.
Yeah, there was
They didn't
also
expect it to be as dangerous.
They were also saying that they had been told they were going to get paid a lot more than they did. That was why they shook down Tad, or at least what they said. At least what those guys said.
I think they were just trying to shake
To be
down
fair, the
Todd
guys
for
that
more
shook
money.
down Tad were also, from what you guys have gathered, because you haven't really interacted too much with the settlers beyond a certain point, there's scientists here, and there's also people that seem to have just wanted to get out of Delphi. So, yeah. Do you guys need something, or can you, like, do you need something?
No, I think we're good. We're
Cool.
glad they're here. Do you need anything?
I mean, there wasn't any space to really work, so I built this building.
That's really cool
Oh,
that you
cool,
did
I
that
like it.
in like
Yeah.
4 days or whatever.
Thanks. Yeah, the guy said that the buildings, the mini Parliament of Science, are already taken up. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
That's fair. So I built this building.
It's a good building.
Thanks.
I'm going to assume the ad was posted because we are, as I said to your robot doorman or whatever,
Companion.
he opened the door. Therefore, I didn't call him a butler. We have had multiple negative experiences with robots out here in the wilds. Satellite scans also showed that we have potentially an entire army moving this way-ish. So
Why didn't
I'm gonna
you like
guess that's why you're
here.
here.
Wait, you have a whole army. You didn't like call for backup.
We did, and we got Sven.
Did you tell them there was an army?
Tad, did you tell them there was an army?
That was a long time. Surely I did, right? I would have mentioned that. That sounds important.
But,
Might be something to look into.
Maybe
But
Barty should be in
did
charge.
you say it, Tad?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a little awkward. I want to go talk to Barty.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to building robots.
Okay.
Yeah, your robots are patrolling, yeah? Are
I mean,
they...
I repurposed the ones that were left here.
What ones that were left here?
Well, there was like a pile of 8 robots when I showed up, and the Core Plus guy was like, "Cool, you like robots? You deal with this bullshit. I have to make traps apparently," and yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing the last like 2 days.
Sven's way too aggressive about the stuff we asked him to do. We specifically told him to do what he wanted to do. Anyway.
You guys also gave him like a list of 8 things, and he, do what you want though. There's an robot army.
Did we bring back all of the... We brought back all of the robot bodies? I thought we only had one.
No, you brought back
No, we
8
had
because
8.
Just Seth really wanted them.
Huh.
I
Cool.
stopped and picked them all up because I thought we could research them, but now they're sentinels, so...
Quinn. Those robots you reprogrammed. When we fought them, their commander was able to communicate with them psychically, I guess. The best descriptive word I have for it. I know it's not actually psychic, but yeah. If they showed up to our settlement, would they be able to unreprogram their soldiers?
I mean, they could probably try and hack them. But if you mean, did I just like turn the robot on and tell it to work? Nah, I ripped out all their parts and just put in new parts.
Yeah, I worry that their commanders could hack them and have them kill the innocent civilians we're supposed to protect.
I mean, you can do that to people too, technically.
I'm sure Mac did a very good job reprogramming these robots, considering that's literally his job.
No, I have no doubts about the reprogramming. I'm worried about the commanders hacking them. And
I mean,
if that's
I
a
can
possibility.
turn them off, I guess, but the people your guards have been pretty happy because it means they had to do less shifts and could actually see friends.
Yeah, no, having them reprogrammed is fine. Is having them hacked a
less shifts, not
possibility?
slacking. The 3 defenders left.
Is having them hacked a risk and or something that could be prevented is what I'm asking. I'm not asking to turn off the robots. I'm asking if it's something we can...
It's a risk. Theoretically, I can upgrade if I get more computer parts. I can upgrade their security, but yeah, anything's. I mean, neural network exists. Anything's a risk with people too.
But there
Don't tell them I said that.
There aren't very many people here who could do as much damage as those robots could do.
Aren't you guys like lab operatives?
There aren't as many people who could do as much damage as those robots could do. I didn't say there was nobody.
All right. So you want me to do what?
I'm not. I was asking if it's a possibility, if it's a possibility you had maybe considered, if it was a possibility that you would know how to prevent, or if it was not something that I would have to worry about whatsoever. I am asking questions, not telling you to do anything.
No, yeah, like I said, I mean, anything's a possibility. They could be hacked. Like I said, if you get if I get better components, I could upgrade their security, but it's a possibility.
Okay. Better components.
Yeah.
That's something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Is that something we could just order from Delphi, or is that something we're going to need to go salvage?
I mean, if you have enough credits, sure. You could buy it from Delphi, but...
It'd be expensive.
Generally.
Yeah. Okay.
Though, really, ordering anything from Delphi is probably expensive, considering you guys don't really have a way to make money out here.
Yeah.
No one wants to buy robots.
No, because the robots out here tend to kill people. So that's probably why they don't want to buy the robots.
That's fair. Robots.
But good robots are great. People out here have really majority encountered bad robots. Particularly me. So sorry I was so defensive to start with, because I had no idea what was going on while we were gone.
You should probably talk to your communications guy then.
Yeah, that's on the list now. I was about to crap, I forgot what I was gonna say next. The reason we were missing is because we were at the nearest settlement establishing a relationship and potential for trade to start making more money. So we'll work on that. Also work on salvaging. So you reprogrammed them, and what are you working on now, if I can
No, I
ask?
repurposed them. I didn't reprogram them.
You repurposed them.
Yeah, I ripped the inside
Yeah, he
out.
said he ripped everything out.
Okay. So can I ask what you're working on now, or what you plan to do now that you've done that?
I mean, I was working on the rest. I only built 4 of them so far. I figured I'd do the rest.
Yeah. 4 in 2 days. That's good progress.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really sleep.
That's bad for you.
I mean, I don't really have to sleep.
Cool. I will trust that you know your own health.
Yeah, I don't have to sleep.
Good. That's cool. Okay.
Thanks.
I guess we need to go talk to Barty.
Or the communications guy, because that seems to be the error right now.
Yeah, and also Well, I mean, it is DJ.
Well, none of us saw DJ, so I don't know that we can really blame this one on DJ Constance.
Well, I mean, our communications guy is DJ, and DJ's short-term memory is not exactly the most focused thing in the world. So we should probably work on that part.
Well, it was really nice to meet you, Mac. I'm sorry that some of this was very abrasive.
Oh, that's cool. I'm used to it.
Also, if you're a neurogrind, why don't you have robot eyes?
I do have robot eyes.
Because they don't look like robot eyes.
Oh, sorry. You see they like twist and pull out their eye, and there is a robot piece, but it's disguised on the front side.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if my eye is like that.
Tad,
I
are you neurogrind?
don't think it is.
It put it back in.
No.
Your eye's really cool. Yeah.
Thanks. I can also do it with my hand, and it just pulls their hand off.
Wow,
Weird.
I wish I could do that.
Put it back on. I mean, get a robot hand.
Oh, but then I would have to lose my regular hand.
That's fair. You could
I'm
just get an
not
extra
sure
robot
I'm
hand.
ready for that commitment.
You could just get
You
an
know
extra.
what?
robot
You're
hand,
right.
Yeah. Get a third limb, robot limb.
Oh my gosh, I could put them on my tentacles, guys. I could give my tentacles robot hands.
That sounds cool and terrifying and something that I would see on the internet, but not around other people.
We don't need to
Yeah.
dissect that. Let's go.
I'm gonna go talk to DJ now.
Bye!
Was nice meeting you, Quinn.
Nice to meet you too. You should try getting more sleep, maybe.
You know what, Quinn? That's not a bad bit of advice.
I sleep just fine.
Huh. Fair. Alright, bye.
Bye. Okay.
Walks you out and shuts the door.
Yeah, I go find Barty.
Okay, so you're going Barty, you're going to GJ. Where are you going, Constance?
I will go to Barty.
Okay. DJ will be closer, so Seth will go to you guys.
Sweet.
We'll go to you, I guess, and see that you're going there. Yeah, you find DJ just sitting by the radio.
Hey,
Just kind of
DJ.
staring at the record.
What's
oh,
up?
hey!
Are you feeling bummed or something?
I mean, I only have one record, and I have to keep stopping Rocktopus from eating this one.
Know what? About that. I got you a present.
Oh, I didn't get you anything.
It's
Oh, man, that's awesome.
yeah, one of them is jazz, and the other one's something called K-pop. I've never heard of it though.
Cool.
Yeah. So now you don't just have Walking on Sunshine.
Awesome. I feel like I should tell you that Sven made a new fish tank for Rocktopus.
Okay. Is it hurting him?
No, Rocktopus just doesn't like it because we put him in there when he's acting up.
Oh, you mean when he's eating stuff?
Yeah.
Well, that should teach him some behavioral lessons. It'll be fine.
That's fair, yeah.
Can you tell me about the new guy?
Which new guy?
Mac.
Oh,
The robot guy.
The robot person? Yeah, they were pretty nice.
Do we have any transmissions from Delphi while we were gone?
Yeah.
Did you take any notes on them?
No.
Do you remember what happened during them?
Yeah, Delphi called and was like checking in on stuff, and they were like, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "My name's DJ Ghoulie." And they're like, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "It means I'm a DJ and I'm also a ghoul." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, isn't that cool?" I don't know what a ghoul is though. And then they're like some kind of joke. I was like, "No, but we have like, thanks for sending us Sven. He's really nice, but you know, he's not really good at robots. So like, a robot guy would be really nice and helpful." And yeah,
You put in a requisition for a robot expert.
I don't know.
Okay. Were there any other communications?
Nah. Other than you guys, you messaged us and Tad was like, "Hey, I got this radio working so you can talk to Neighborly and they can listen to your music." And then they messaged me asking if I would stop playing Walking on Sunshine for them.
Oh, next time just play it and tell them to fuck off. It's your
Well-
radio. If they don't like it, they can turn it off.
Oh no, they
We
just
like
asked.
Walking on Sunshine.
Well, no, they just asked me to stop broadcasting it to them, so I just turned it off for them.
Okay, cool. Don't let
Yeah.
the people in Neighborly bully you. They're not that neighborly.
I mean,
But now you have your new records. So,
but that lady was pretty nice.
lady.
Oh no, the lady I talked to, she said, "Hey, We're really glad we have music now, but could you take some time off occasionally? That way people know that its time has passed.
That's fair. Was there anything else that happened while we were gone?
We have robot soldiers now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really rad. Constance didn't like it very much, but you know how she is.
No.
Alright, it was nice talking to you, DJ.
Cool. Thanks
Enjoy
for the
your
records,
records.
man. Yeah. Did you want to give DJ anything else you bought?
No, those are for me.
Oh, okay. You bought them for DJ.
No, those are for me.
In case the audience doesn't remember, Just Seth bought some packs of monster cards.
I thought you bought them for. That's better.
To be fair, DJ has like all of them.
Except for one, that really rare one. Except that really rare one that he cares about a lot because it was his first ever rare. Anyway.
Yep, had a whole page dedicated to it and everything.
Yeah, so you guys, you two are heading to the speakeasy. You do see Lord Brucifer's in there, as well as Barty and a few other townsfolk. There, just people just seem to be chit-chatting and talking, having some nice lunch.
Hi, Barty.
Oh God, I forgot Barty.
Where-
Well, hello
okay,
there,
you
Tad.
make up... Oh God, no.
Listen,
It's different.
I
every
forgot
time.
your. It does. It's gonna change every time. I'm sorry, I can't remember
Every
his voice.
time. It's a character trait.
It is.
Barty never speaks in the same voice.
Hey,
Well, hi there, Tad.
hey, Barty number 17.
What?
What? Hey, did you meet the new guy?
Yeah.
Oh wow, isn't he cool?
I mean, I guess I met him when he showed up, and that's pretty much been it.
Did you see when he removed his hands
He did what now?
and his eye? He just took it out.
A lot of people stop eating.
Tad,
He put it back in
not
though.
the best, not the best talk around lunch
Oh, sorry.
or breakfast or dinner. What time is it anyway? What time of day did we get back to town?
You guys got back a little after noon, so it's probably about lunchtime or so.
Lunch. Okay.
Barty just gets
Barty.
up and goes, "Hey, let's go talk over here so folks can enjoy their lovely lunch. You know, testing out the new batch of cider, see how it's going." Walks you guys over. Now, what was that?
Did you request him come? The new guy?
No.
No, that wasn't you.
No, I assumed you all did.
Oh,
You requested the last person.
yeah, that.
I assume you just again requested someone without telling me.
Oh,
Again.
should we tell you? I guess we could tell you in the future.
I mean, I would like to be informed that people are joining the settlement, you know, especially when a large beam of light comes from the sky with a person inside.
Is that how he got here this time too?
Yep.
Hmm. See, he said someone posted an ad.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't really have a way to post ads all the way over here.
So it wasn't you, and it wasn't us. Okay. It also wasn't Sven. Maybe it was Roctopus.
Tad, Roctopus can't speak to Delphi.
Oh. Okay. Fair point. Fair point. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Well,
Everything else-
how was the settlement?
Oh,
Are
it
they-
was neighborly.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I thought so too. They were really nice.
It's also called Neighborly.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. They You know, they were so nice that we were all kind of low-key convinced that they were cannibals, but we made it through the night, so I guess they're not cannibals.
That's a
As the person
odd
who's usually
thing
the
to
most
suspect.
paranoid, honestly, Todd, that never even crossed my mind.
Oh. Well, I just assumed that if someone's that nice... I mean, I don't know.
You're that nice. Are you a
That's
cannibal?
That's an odd thing.
I don't think so. But I've never tried it, so...
Well, this has been stimulating as always, Tad.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go meet up with just Seth now and see
Sure.
what they're doing.
Sure.
You take care, Marty.
Use well, Tad.
I'll join you guys in a minute, Tad.
Okay, bye.
How's the civilian side of things going, Barty?
Oh, it's all right. People a bit worried, you know. Just worried about things going on, but everyone's pulling together nicely. They just working along slowly, chugging along, trying to survive, get the crops going. You know. Life in the wasteland, new beginnings.
Some of them seem to be under the impression they were going to be getting paid out here.
Did you become a foreman for something?
No.
All right.
I'm wondering if you know why they would have that impression, considering you were the one who put this expedition together.
I don't know. Maybe people misunderstood listings. I offered no form of payment outside of occasional windfalls that the settlement may make from Delphi, providing occasional stipends, but I simply offered a new beginning and a chance to help Delphi and humanity grow and survive. Though if people have complaints, feel free to send them my way. I would love to clear up any misunderstandings that happened.
Fair. Aside from the new guy that none of us knew about, anything happen over the last couple of days?
Oh, a bit of a disagreement at one point over who was supposed to be on shift and who was supposed to be at the lumber mill, but that I stepped up and took care of that. No worries.
Cool. So, no issues with the farms or the lumber mill or anything like that?
Oh no, the food's actually growing quite fast, much faster than we expected. They already have some seedlings going. Little sproutlings. Sprouts. I'm not much of a farmer.
Yeah, the water that we rerouted seems particularly nutritious.
Oh,
for the
well, that's
plant.
just lovely. Well, that's going to be
Well.
good. Is there, yes. Is there anything else that I need to be worried about? No one else, thinking that they're supposed to be getting more than they are or something like that?
Don't think so,
Oh.
far.
Could I ask who that was so I could maybe check with them? I feel awful that someone would think that I'm trying to take money from them.
It seems to be resolved for the moment. It was more just wanting to understand the source of the misunderstanding.
Oh, that's
Uh,
fair.
We may need to focus a little more on, defense and stuff. So, if you could maybe step up and oversee the farming and whatnot now that it's been established, I would appreciate that.
Step up for the farming?
I mean, like, keep an eye on it like you have while we were gone.
Oh, well, I
Just-
haven't been in charge of the farm. I've just been taking care of citizens in general.
Yeah. Can you just keep doing that
I
as,
will.
like, your official job? So we can focus on, defending and whatnot. We did a lot of the coordination to establish these resources and whatnot, and I would appreciate it if now that they're established, you could kind of take over overseeing them while we can focus on continuing to do what we are doing.
I will continue to do my duties, and you continue to do your duties, Constance.
Sounds good. You know, because, you know, the first couple times we asked you, you were like, hey, that's your job. So, just want to clarify there. Thanks. Talk to you later.
You keep doing your job, Constance. Hey, Constance?
Hmm.
I'm gonna message you something real quick.
Oh. It's like getting a whisper during D&D.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna
Private TM note.
I'm just gonna do Discord real quick, so it's easier.
Cool.
Oh, I thought it'd be easier.
Barty does not have the hardest job, Brennan. Every time we've asked Barty to do something, he's like, that's your job. You're the operatives here. I'm just the elected official who does nothing. Just saying.
Barty has the hardest job because he has to put up with Constance.
Constance has to put up with him, okay?
Sure.
I can't just intimidate. Oh. Interesting. I can't just intimidate people into patrolling the town. I can't just intimidate Marty into, like, actually being a mayor.
You haven't asked him what he does. You just told him, hey, can you do this thing that you told us to do? That's
I was
fair.
like, okay, I got very negative impressions of him in, like, the first 2 episodes, and I've been holding on to that ever since, because we haven't really interacted with him.
Well, he's trying to be super friendly, so hopefully that's helping.
Hmm.
Did you get the message I sent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will go find Tad and Joseph.
Cool.
Tad was with you the whole time.
No,
He
Tad
left.
actually walked out to go talk to you.
He left. He
Okay.
left before I did that little.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo.
Yeah, so just Seth,
Yeah.
as you were finishing talking with DJ and whatnot, what were you doing after that?
Oh, I was probably going to find Tad and Constance so I could tell them that DJ accidentally requisitioned our
Sure.
neurogrind friend.
You and Tad meet outside, basically.
So, hey, I talked to our communications expert, DJ. He accidentally requisitioned a neurogrind operative because he asked for a robotics expert, so they sent us one.
Oh, wait. DJ Ghoulie? Did DJ did that?
Yep.
Oh,
But you know how he gets on his tangents sometimes?
yeah.
He was like, well, you sent us Sven, but he doesn't really know anything about robots, so if you could kindly send us somebody who knows something about robots, that'd be great. So
I love the telephone game.
that's where he came from.
That makes sense.
Yep. So no weird stuff, just DJ being DJ.
Okay, cool.
Nothing to be suspicious of.
Yeah, I'll say Constance comes out and sees and meets up with you guys. Little pep in
Hey,
their
guys.
step.
Hi, Constance.
Sup? So DJ accidentally requisitioned a neurogrind operative when he was talking to Delphi.
Cool. Still a little weird how it was posted, but sure.
Yeah, that's a little weird, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. As long as whoever promised to pay Quinn pays Quinn, then we're good.
Yeah, I'm sure there's not gonna be a problem with that.
Ugh. Okay. So that's good. So, what do we do now?
I guess we just focus on defense then, right?
Well, I mean, didn't you want to, like, go look at your farm and stuff? You were working really hard on that before we left.
Yeah, Barty just updated me on that. It's doing really good, so that's a good,
That's great. I was gonna sort of look around and see how the new patrols are doing. Check everything out. Talk to some people.
Yeah, I'm in this weird place where, like, I know these robots are an issue, but I also know we can't just go find them and destroy an army of robots. So it's like...
Why not?
I don't... Did you just say why not?
Yeah, if they're that big of an issue, why don't we go find them, research them, figure out how to systematically destroy them, and just do it?
Ooh. We could deliver them a giant fusion reactor that could be like a bomb.
We know where one of those is.
Yeah.
And it did almost explode us once.
Just Seth, I apologize. I honestly expected you to say we should just march in there and start punching shit.
Constance, I'm not stupid.
No, but you are confident.
Yeah.
Those
I'm
lines can blur
confident
sometimes.
that we need to research this before we go try to beat up 100 giant robots.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of know where they're located because of those scans we got from Delphi.
Yeah.
So
But-
we could, like, go set up a scouting mission or something, try to get more information, get a closer look.
Yeah, that also being said, every time we leave for extended periods of time, something shows up here.
Well, yeah, but now we have a Neurogrind operative, and we have Sven, and we have a bunch of robots that are patrolling. And those giant magnets.
That is true. I know they'll probably use the road, but imagining those bikers driving over those magnets.
Oh man, I just want to
This
see
is
their
very
bodies get
satisfying.
flung.
Yeah, that's a very satisfying thought. Okay. Yeah. My biggest worry is the robots. I know I've been hung up on them, and I'm sorry if it's annoying, but,
No, they're
An
a big
army.
problem.
Yeah.
an army.
I think investigating the robots would be good. Maybe we could become friends with them.
Tad, did you forget the 8 that almost killed us? I know you were still down in the reactor, but just Seth and I did try talking to
But
them.
maybe it was a miscommunication. And
Tad, they were holding crossbows to our heads.
And told us to drop all their weapons and that they were gonna take us prisoner.
No, they said they were going to take your stuff, and if you didn't let them, they'd take you prisoner.
Shh.
That.
Omniscient voice in the sky. Tad doesn't know if just Seth is lying or not.
or simply mistaken.
You mean Constance? You mean that doesn't know if Constance is? You're both lying. You're both lying to Tad. Don't lie to innocent Tad.
I'm not lying to Tad. The only fudge there was the take us hostage thing, and that may have been deliberate or not, but still, the sentiment was there.
The person that hopes that is paranoid everyone's manipulating them is manipulating Tad. It's so cute, though.
They're not, though. She's being 100% honest.
That's fair.
Kristen is manipulating Tad by letting Max's little lie go through.
Nope, that's still Constance. That's still Constance then, because
There's a
Constance was
line.
there.
There's a line.
And we should be fully prepared that if they are not willing to be friends, that we need to take down an entire army of robots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we just investigate the robots first.
Exactly. All I want to do is scout, gather more information, maybe see if we can learn about their sort of patterns and their presences, and get some good notes before we decide to go after them.
We should keep an eye out for those spheres, too. I think that was heading back in the direction of where the army should roughly-ish be stationed. At least in that direction. I think it's part of the same.
Well, and it
Yeah,
would
we're
make
probably
sense.
We should probably tell Quinn about that. So if one shows up here, they know
Should we
about
also
it.
tell Neighborly about that? Like, do they know? Are their defenses good enough? If they get
We
it,
told them.
but like, now I'm wondering, maybe that was like a scout drone thing, and it was just investigating their area, and it would determine that it likes their area, and it wants to steal all of their methane, so then it would attack them and kill all the people that I now like over there, and that would be really
They can
sad.
radio us. They can radio us.
Oh yeah, good point.
They
Good.
know to be on the lookout for approaching
Yeah.
robot.
And then they could
armies.
radio us, and then 3 days later we
Mhm.
could arrive to the devastated ruins.
Well, they know to be on the lookout for approaching robots, scouts, warriors, armies. So
Okay.
they should hopefully
Longer than
see
us.
them coming and be able to radio us before they actually attack.
Fair.
And they've been out here way longer than us, so they probably know how to survive better than we do.
That's true. Yeah. It's
we
fine.
did what we could there. We
Okay.
told them exactly what it was that we had learned about, exactly what it was that
But
we were expecting.
we didn't tell them. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
We did point out
Yeah, I
point
know.
out the sphere,
But
and they
I
did
just-
decide to look out for
I
it.
just
They
wonder
were the
if we
ones
should
who
have
did
told
not wanna
them
engage with.
that their wooden walls were a joke, and that any one of us could have gotten in and killed them all, and that like they
We
should
don't
just
know that. We haven't seen how they
come
defend
to our
themselves.
town
Ted.
instead. I mean,
Our wooden walls are a joke, but the magnets are pretty cool.
yeah. Well, I mean, we have an army of robots too now, so
You have 4 robots. Again, you have 4 robots.
I mean, it's a small army, but
You have a small squad of robots.
So next major mission: go scout out the robot army.
a minuscule legion.
I
Tad,
like
we
that.
also
I like
need to
this
get your
direction.
walkie-talkie replaced because I don't feel comfortable with you not having a radio.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
We should probably have some
Is there?
here. At least like, maybe not as advanced, but at least some basics. If not, I'm sure you can throw something together with DJ Hockey.
Could I go scavenging through the town and see if anyone has a walkie-talkie I could buy off them? Or
Sure, roll social communication.
excellent. One of my skills. Haha, I put a point in communication just for this. A 10.
A 10? Yeah. There's someone else willing to sell you their walkie-talkie because they don't leave, so.
It's the guy that you pulled the grenade on, so...
No, that person actually does leave. It's one of the people that just seems to work in. Lord Brucefer will sell you his walkie-talkie because he doesn't
nice.
leave. He'll sell it to you for 15 credits. It's used.
Perfect. I take it.
Chocula themed.
Chocula themed.
Yes, it's Count Chocula themed.
It's just a walkie-talkie. It's just a radio communicator.
Smells lightly of apples.
Yeah. He does give you one of the ciders they've been working on. Just try it.
Oh, thank you.
Tastes like apple cider.
It's flavorful.
Thanks. Do you have any tips that you'd like us to do a certain way?
It's kind of funky, almost like it's gone bad. Is that normal?
Do you not drink alcohol?
Not normally.
That's fair. Here, try this apple juice.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yep, okay, got it.
Wow, I like this a lot.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, he lets you walk off of it.
Okay, guys, I got a walkie-talkie now. And some cider. Do you want a cider?
Do you have any Abby juice?
No, I drink that.
I'll take the cider.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks.
Tad, how could you do this to me?
You just gave the cider to the person who doesn't drink or eat things unless they're alone.
Constance pulls the reusable, collapsible straw out of her pocket.
I just like the
Feeds
idea.
it up the underside of her mask.
Uh-huh.
Accidentally, like, gets, like, her cheek first, and then she has to, like, move it over and readjust.
Oh god.
Nah, she's so practiced at it now. It's like autopilot.
Back.
Okay.
So yeah, what did you guys want to? So you are going to go scout out the robots. You said yes.
Robot scout mission.
So is there anything you want to set up now before we finish up the stream? Because it is 9:30. Is there anything you'd like?
You
to find?
guys, just be ready for some robot scouting next week.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think we'll probably want to. Do we want to take the full truck? Do we just want to take the buggy?
Yeah, no, a full truck would be too
Too big.
conspicuous.
Yeah. Okay, so just the buggy.
Do you want to
Don't
take
you
your dirt
guys
bike?
have motorcycles?
Oh, also we'll need to repair the buggy, since it took some damage from that
Yeah.
gravity mine. That's what I'm calling it. It's not that.
Do you want to take your dirt bike too? Your motorcycle?
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Yeah, because you're a biker crew. You're a biker guy now.
Yeah, I'm a biker guy.
You're a biker guy.
I'm a biker guy.
So yeah,
If I
is there
think
any,
And whap people with my tentacles as we go by.
anyone or anything you want to talk to or do beforehand?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But if I
Okie dokie.
decide on anything like that before next week, I will message you.
Sounds good. Well then, you guys are finishing this up. I have a real question. I don't remember when I leveled you up last. How many episodes has it been since I leveled you?
Like 2 or 3, I think.
I was gonna say like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think it's been
It's been a hot minute.
at least 3.
Okay. Well, you're back at home, so you're able to level now.
Woo!
Congratulations, you're leveled up.
Nice.
You can be leveled up before you guys head out.
Nice.
Oh, okay, yeah. So for reference, the last time we leveled was 8:18.
Last time you edited your document.
Yeah.
Over a month ago.
Yeah.
To be fair, we also missed a couple.
Yeah. So I think this
Yeah.
is like the 3rd stream since then. but-
I think it's literally this. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is literally the 3rd one since then. So that's roughly on time with what I was doing.
Yep.
So,
Cool.
but yeah, you guys finished up neighborly and all that. You didn't follow the robot, so that encounter didn't happen.
Listen, we're not stupid.
Ish.
We have already been ambushed by robots once, okay? We don't need to walk into another one.
Adventure.
Just Seth had his first good idea, so we're gonna roll with that next time.
I wouldn't say that was his first good idea. It was a good idea, though.
Yeah, you guys met the new operative that showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met him.
I'm still suspicious. Not necessarily of him, but of the circumstances.
I mean, you're welcome to look into it. The problem is usually one person goes off and talks to the person with answers and then comes back and says like 80% of what was said.
Are you talking about my rendition of DJ Ghoulie?
I'm talking about every single one of you who have gone and had conversation and goes, this is what they said. I'm like, that's not entirely, you're not
Listen.
wrong. You're missing important parts, but that's fair.
What important parts did I miss from DJ?
It's fine.
Now I
You
gotta
can-
go re-listen to what DJ said to me, because I'm pretty sure I got the gist.
Right, but it's fair. DJ at no point actually requisitioned anyone. DJ just said, yeah, he was just talking to them like he was talking to Tad. I was like, yeah, it sucks because Finn's so busy because he doesn't have anyone to work on robots. Man, it'd be really useful to get someone on robots and just like chatted with the person like they were having coffee.
Accidentally requisitioned somebody.
Which, you know, might be something to look into, that you can accidentally requisition someone.
And we do still kind of know that it's kind of sketchy because Quinn's description of the ad doesn't really line up with Delphi.
What did our ads? Yeah, what did our ads look like when we hooked up with this?
Well, if you go back to episode 1 or episode 0, you guys either signed. I think all 3 of you signed up, or were assigned. I believe 2 of you signed up. I think just Seth, you said you were assigned to it.
Oh yeah, I was just like, "What am I doing?" And they were like, "Go over here," and I was like, "You know what? Word."
Yeah, the other 2 though signed up for a mission that was outside of Delphi, that said they need guards to get to Delphi, or get this new settlement to where it's going, and act as a temporary parliament to set things up. And then that was pretty much all. That was the mission. And then your mission got extended to, hey, you've done so good, you're now out here to
My
do
initial
this.
impression was that like Barty like hired us, and then we had the added on like correspondence with our labs, but it's definitely turned into.
Yeah, Barty never hired you guys specifically. Barty put a job to Delphi to get this done, and Delphi sent people that assigned people, or put a job, said, hey,
we were able to
they basically assigned someone like just Seth, or had it posted as, does someone want to do this job? You'll be gone for months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a long mission.
Very long missions also do tend to, give you quite a bit of reputation because you were able to finish such a long mission.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And for one of you, you just wanted to get the hell out of Delphi.
Yep. Very much accurate.
Yeah. That's pretty much that.
Well,
Brennan posting memes.
Always.
They're good.
They are.
Good memes.
Jake, please just do the robot encounter.
Okay, you didn't have to. I just didn't expect it to turn into you guys then making jokes about other things. I don't remember what you and or Constance and just Seth just started talking about something out of the blue. Then I went, it's floating away now.
About my helmet?
I think it was talking about, you guys started talking about the helmet or something. And it was just very, like, I was like,
looking through
the robot's just going away now.
Binoculars through my helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, the X-ray, that's what it was.
Oh yeah, X-ray vision. No, my big thing with that is that they were clearly like not friendly towards Delphi, and I'm like, we don't need to establish a freaking conflict in front of them right now.
Hang on, what part said they were not friendly towards Delphi? Out of curiosity.
We were
because
talking
we
to
got there,
Maxwell.
and they were like, "You guys aren't from Delphi, are you?"
And we're like, no.
Was basically the first thing he said to us.
Who?
Which I think it was Maxwell. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was us sitting down with Maxwell. Like when we like mentioned Delphi, it got a little tense until we were like, we left Delphi for a reason. We're not with Delphi. And they were like, oh, okay, good. Was the impression that I got, at least.
Interesting.
He was acting very sus.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not jiving with that.
I mean, if it was just him, gotcha. It was like most of the other ones were just like, yeah, scary mutants and scary technology, but people got to survive.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
No, that was
Maxwell.
fine. Yeah, that was fine. It was.
It was just Maxwell. Gotcha. Okay, I was making sure. I was like, I'm pretty sure Phil and Suzanne and Ralphie were like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it really came up too much with Ralphie and Suzanne, and Phil was pretty chill, but Maxwell was pretty, Maxwell was pretty giving us the side eye until we said no.
Oh my god, my 6th level singularities, not to spoil anything, really dope.
Oh
I
shoot,
haven't
we could have
even
been
thought
looking
about
at that,
that
and I'm not.
Yeah, I'm over
I
here
mean,
like.
you guys could talk about it right now. We have we're actually like we're ahead of time a bit, so
So like.
Are we? Because it's like almost 10.
Yeah.
we were ahead of
We
time.
usually end late, so we're like on schedule for once.
Yeah, we're on schedule for ending late. It's perfect.
We finished the game at 9:30.
Yeah.
We're good.
But
Well,
now
we're
I
just
get to look at
talking.
Nightfall, which is the weather control singularity of 6th level,
Very neat.
where I can make darkness within a mile of me.
Damn. A mile?
Yep. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No, I overlap night onto a large area.
I definitely need some visual upgrades for my helmet, but I don't have any money left.
I get adrenaline rush 2, which means when I'm struck by an attack, I immediately gain 2 momentum.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, because I had adrenaline rush 1, so whenever I was hit, I would gain 1 momentum. Now I gain 2 momentum.
See, that's the benefit of Jessup not wearing heavy armor, is they get hit more, so they get more momentum to do stuff with, like rending and retaliations.
Yeah, and I just never thought about giving them armor because logically they wouldn't think about giving themselves armor.
Yeah. Well, it also, I mean, doesn't like the sort of ragey abilities, like, work better if you're lower health? Don't you get better,
Yeah.
like, damage if you're getting hurt? So, like, it's actually beneficial for you to be easier to hit?
Yeah, I get some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Also, to point, in case Dan, you hear that look, it's only once per round for adrenaline rush.
Oh, no, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm excited by it.
That's fair.
Honestly, like, I'm over here looking at Dad's, relocation abilities, and I'm like, momentum, whatever. I'm like, should I get preponderant relocation so I can relocate things up to 3x3? Which means that I could use my relocation on our dune buggy.
True.
Except the momentum cost is real high, and Tad's momentum real low. So.
I can share momentum.
Oh yeah, we do have a timekeeper in the party, don't we?
Considering
Constance is all
getting
about momentum manipulation.
I'm considering getting the exoskeleton infusion though, which gives me a natural
Natural armor?
+2 to my armor.
That's pretty sweet. Alright, I for one need to head off because I have a job now, and tomorrow is going to be a very long 11-hour day.
Yep.
I feel that. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in and joining us for our Retroscape live game tonight, and we will see y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.